What up, beautiful people? For Haley's here, and we're gonna be talking about 5 signs you're in the wrong relationship. So the first sign you're in the wrong relationship is when your partner can go to bed mad at you. Now, I know you hear this a lot. Like, this is actually the beginning to an end. Once your partner goes to bed mad at you, you guys, first of all, if you guys are mad at each other, you guys been fighting, you guys been arguing, and your significant other can go to sleep like a baby while you're stressing and guessing, while you're depressed, while you're angry, you want answers, you want to talk about it, you want to go to bed happy, but he or she wants to go to bed mad. It just means that your emotions, your feelings are not validated by them. And the reason why this is bad is because this right here, it could lead to bigger problems. Like, if you and your partner cannot figure things out in communication, you guys don't understand each other, or he or she doesn't understand you, you want to talk out your problems, you want to solve it, and he or she does not care, they just don't care, it don't bother them, they're so unfazed, they're unbothered while you're having problems, you are in a wrong relationship, sweetie. And this is for men too, but a lot of guys is the ones that does this, because I've been through this before. And no lie, you're gonna start feeling like you're dating a wall. You're gonna start feeling like you're talking to a wall. Like your feelings, your emotions are invalidated. You don't feel heard. Now, when you go to bed mad, you even more pissed off because you feel like y'all could have went to bed good. Y'all could have made up, been happy, having a good morning. But now you even more pissed off because it's like, damn, really? You couldn't just try and talk it out with me? We couldn't come to a common solution? And I know there's times when you're married or you're in a relationship that sometimes they say sometimes you have to sleep it off because you're just so angry, but I don't believe in that. For me personally, you are building a wall. Instead of breaking down blocks within your relationship so you guys can feel connected, you guys can feel closer, it's actually pulling y'all more away. Now you're becoming more distant. Also, if you're in a relationship and this happens too frequently, this is what leads relationships when you're going through the silent treatment instead of trying to talk it out, instead of going through communication. Silent treatment is like another form of mental abuse. So if y'all in that stage in your relationship where every time there's an issue, y'all don't solve it right before y'all go to bed, just know it's the beginning to an end. If he or she does not care about how you feel or does not want to fix your problems, y'all need to let that go. Y'all need to let them go. Because honestly, you're wasting your time. He or she is probably not in a mature place to be in a relationship, and if they can't talk it out with you, they can't hear you, they can't understand you, they probably don't even have the mental capabilities to be in a relationship anyways. So that right there is a for sure sign that you're in the wrong relationship. Number 2, they don't pour into you emotionally and mentally. Now y'all going to bed mad. Now, second of all, y'all ever had bad days? Okay, everybody has bad days, everybody had rough weeks. We all have that time when we're feeling down, where we're feeling sad, where we're just angry and we want someone to vent to. And we can't go to our partners because it feels like we're dating a wall. They don't pour into our needs mentally and emotionally. They don't uplift us. Like, when you go to them, you're like, ugh, why did I even talk to you? Why am I even venting to you? Like, you feel even more frustrated. You feel even more stressed out when you started talking to them. That right there shows you that you are with the wrong person. Maybe the person that you're with, like I said, they're not mentally mature to be in a relationship with you. Maybe they have a childish, immature mentality. They can't pour into you. They can't uplift you. They can't speak life into you. Your partner, your significant other should be your rock. They should be your backbone. They should be your peace. But a lot of times when we come into these type of people, they start to feel like our worst living nightmare. You can't even go to them. And if you can't pour into your partner, you can't talk to them. Not only that you're dealing with the wrong person, but this actually leads to bigger problems. So I've been in this situation before where if I wanted my partner to even support me, where I wanted my partner to even show me off, where I even wanted my significant other to even talk to me to make me feel better for whatever it is that I'm going through, he actually made me feel so much worse. So what I would do is I would hit up my ex and my ex would make me feel so much better. And that's why me and my ex, we're still good friends till this day. You feel like your partner is not pouring into you, supporting you, uplifting you. They're not your safe space. You start to seek validation and support from outside of your relationship. This is why the cheating happens, because whatever you're not getting from that relationship, you're gonna seek it outside of it. You're gonna go to your surroundings. When I couldn't vent to him, when I couldn't get good advice from him, when I felt so lonely with him, it's kind of like you're with someone, but you feel alone when you're with them. So you start to look for that outside of your relationship. You start to seek comfort and validation, and that leads to cheating. So that's another sign you're in the wrong relationship. Before you do more damage, before the damage gets done, you need to get out. Because if your partner is not pouring into you emotionally, mentally, any type of way, your relationship is lacking and it's gonna be prone to fail. Number 3, that you're in the wrong relationship. When you fake orgasms. But if you're in a relationship or in a marriage, I'm talking mostly specifically on relationships. But if you've been with someone for so long and they've done so much damage, you've been through hurt, and you're still with this person, and now you really seeing them for who they are, you're finding out what they really about. Everything they told you was a lie. They sold you a dream, and now you're only staying because you're comfortable and it's more of a convenience. Now the sex be dry. You know that quote that says, if you don't do it, someone else will. Well, if you're in a relationship and it's been toxic and it's been draining you, you've been hurt, you've been angry, you've been disappointed, and you still stick around. And for a lot of ladies that are listening to me, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all been with this person for a while and y'all thought y'all was in love with them. Y'all thought y'all was head over heels. Y'all started seeing this person for who they truly are. Now you faking orgasms because you're scared to leave. You kind of don't want to leave, but you're staying in the relationship because it's kind of like you're saving grace. It's basically like you wasted so much of your time. You wasted so much of your investment, your energy, so much years into this relationship. But no matter how hard you try, you fake your orgasms because you're not mentally and emotionally in love with them anymore. You're not in love. You may not even love the person. And most of the time for women that are doing this is because y'all don't even like the person. Y'all just love or y'all enjoy what they do to you and how they do it to you. But most of the time, y'all don't even like this person. Y'all not even in love with this person. If you're not in love with someone and you're faking it in bed, honestly, you gotta let that go because you're wasting their time. You're wasting your time and you're creating a soul tie. Once you just entertaining someone for sex, for sexual pleasures, you creating a bond that is gonna be hard to break because like I said, you're probably infatuated for what they do to you, how they do it to you. But you're not gonna let them go because you're feeling satisfied in other areas. But in all aspects of the relationship, it's gonna hurt you more. It's gonna hurt you because now feelings is gonna get attached, and you're not being attached in a good way. You're being attached in a bad way. You're being attached because of one thing, and that's sexual favors. So for ladies, if y'all faking it in bed because of everything that y'all went through, let it go. It's not worth it, you know. He don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. And most importantly, that's another soul tie that you're going to have to heal and grow from because that's the most hardest thing to heal from. That's the most hardest thing to walk away from. In bed, you're already emotionally and mentally tapped out. You're just physically there. It's only going to create more damage, more trauma. You're going to have to go through more healing because it's harder to let go. Okay, so number 4, this is kind of like the obvious one, but your partner forgets common things like birthdays, anniversary, holidays. Like they forget to woo you. Like they forget to act like they're in a relationship with you. Like y'all know when y'all been in a relationship for so long and your anniversary is coming up and your partner just gets you a cup of coffee and flowers and you're like, okay, it's our 3-year anniversary. Why am I getting a cup and some flowers? Like, you know, they give you basic stuff. They give you the bare minimum. And it's just like, you know, ladies, The same way that guy fought for you to have you, you got to tell him to keep the same energy to keep you. And for men, if y'all chasing this girl, y'all really truly love this girl, pay attention to her. Woo her, wine and dine her. Just because you have her doesn't mean you can't lose her. It doesn't matter if you put a ring on it. It doesn't matter if you give her a baby. The same way you pursued her, keep having that vibe when you have her. What I notice now, ladies, is that relationships come off too easy nowadays. Whatever happened for the men fighting for us, and whatever happened for effort. Effort is attractive. If your man, for his birthday, he just wants to spend time with you on a vacation, then book that vacation and spend time with him. You gotta go a little bit extra. You gotta go the extra mile in your relationship. Don't forget to date your partner when y'all together. If it's Mother's Day and she's the mother of your child, men, please do right by her. She's taking care of your child. She's a good mom. Go above and beyond for her. Show her your appreciation, your gratitude. I think this is why a lot of relationships fail, because men and women, they forget to do the bare minimum. They forget to increase the person that they're with value. As soon as you with someone, you don't just stop right there. You don't just stop putting in the effort. You got to keep that going. That's what keeps the love. That's what keeps the connection strong. Wine and dine their men, go hard for their women. People don't keep that attraction going. This is why a lot of cheating, this is exactly why a lot of relationships fall apart, because what you can't do, someone else will do. Someone's trash is another person's treasure. Another guy's baby mom is someone else's dream wife. Y'all gotta keep the love going. And I'm not saying you gotta go hard, but I'm just saying is show that person you love them, if you truly love them. Now, if you're not in love with them, y'all don't even like them, then you in the wrong relationship. But if your partner can't show you appreciation, can't show you love, can't put that extra effort, and for a lot of guys, y'all be giving the whole extra effort to y'all homeboys. Y'all could do the same thing to y'all girl too. So number five, besides cheating, besides lying, besides being deceitful, a lot of relationships don't work out because, as I always say, it's because two people come into the relationship and they're not healed from their previous relationship. So if you are with someone, this happened to me. I've been really mature for a long time, but I was with someone, he was so childish. He was so immature. I felt like when the whole time I was with him, I was raising him. And while he was with me, he was still dealing with his past relationship, and I didn't know. I was lied to. I was manipulated. Anyways, if you haven't healed from your last relationship, do not go into another relationship. Don't damage someone else's blessing. If you still stuck on your ex, if you still have not grown, if you still have not changed, you haven't learned the lessons from your last relationship, what you think your next relationship is going to be? It's going to be a different person with this. You're going to bring the same baggage and traits into your next relationship. If you haven't changed your bad habits, if you haven't matured, it's going to keep happening. The cycle is going to keep being repetitive. Either you didn't heal, the person you're dealing with has not healed, whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's anger. And I'm not just talking about relationships, I'm talking about with life. If that person has a gambling addiction, a drinking addiction, childhood trauma or anger, and I have a lot of childhood anger and resentment, and I noticed in my relationships I was taking it out on my partners. So I know one thing is that's my mistake, but if you don't learn, you don't grow, it's gonna keep happening. Your relationships is gonna get more toxic. Speaking from personal experience, pay attention to the red flags, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Pay attention to it. Use your discernment. Use your intuition. That's exactly why God gave it to you. He gave you an intuition for a reason. Y'all be getting into these relationships or situationships, and y'all wonder why things go left, because he gave you the signs. The signs was there. You just didn't pay attention to it. You overlooked it, and it's okay. We all go through it. I've been through it, but I'm telling you, if the signs are there, if your intuition is telling you something, you are in the wrong relationship. That's God giving you a sign. That's the universe giving you a feeling for a reason. Do not let red flags turn into regrets. because that's what I've learned. And I learned that the hard way. I saw the signs. My intuition was telling you, but I overlooked everything. You know, I wanted to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but I'm telling you, trust your intuition. Any red flags that y'all see, y'all know you're in the wrong relationship. Don't waste your time. Don't waste their time. You know, don't block your blessings. Don't block their blessings. You know, maybe that person still needs to heal and grow. Maybe you need to heal and grow, but just don't do it. Don't do it. So that is it. And I hope someone can really see my video and hear this and find some value in it. I'm just letting y'all know I'm speaking from personal experience. Like, everything I'm telling you is legit. Is things that I went through. I'll be back for more videos.